Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we have found a secret hot spring. But it's not a fairy fountain, and honestly, the more I think about it, the more I realize that the fairy that was in, like, this general area wasn't really in a fountain, was she? Like, her fountain was just the flower that she was in. I still don't remember where... Like, was she over here? Like, I have no memory of... Oh, there. Okay, so there is water. So, looking for water is perhaps still a good plan. It feels so good to be in a hot spring that's deep enough you can swim in it. Just saying. Ooh, we've got a sparkler of a rock. Master Sword did not like that, but I'll keep using it because that's the only way to get its durability to recover. Though it is a little bit odd when it just gets obliterated like that. Also, it feels like a huge waste to use this Lionel Crusher on rocks. So let's use a Royal Broadsword for a while. Bet those are Lizalfos. They sure are. And that one's looking at me. But it's also dead. And so's that one. And that one also is. Like, I don't know why Nintendo put a bunch of dead Lizalfos up here. Looks like there's another Lizalfos that will stay alive because I don't want to make my way up there. So from here we want to go there. And it looks like there might be something of value around here. So I guess we'll head back down to the low path. And then we can climb back over the mountains. Got some moose. And a rhinoceros. I would try and ride one, but apparently you can't. Or maybe it's because we were spotted. I'm not sure. And also, can't exactly get them down to the low path here. Wonder if we're flying over anything of value. Looks like it's mostly just wolves and foxes and geese and Lizalfos. And there's a fire there, but it's probably being tended by things that are not too nice. Yep, a few fires. And some moblins in this encampment. And a lookout who isn't watching the skies. So the potentially something nice I was looking at looks like it was actually this. And I'm sure they are guarding some decently nice things. I just don't want to deal with it. Ooh, this updraft might take us somewhere interesting. Or at least it'll take us up here. And from here, we can take this rock from the middle and put it here. Okay. So now... Ooh, there's a shrine. Well, that's actually pretty far. Well, there's only one way to get far, and it's to go. No super sparkly mining spots there, so... What's this? It's a chest. Well, let's unearth it. Would have sucked if it went off the edge. Okay, that royal bow is definitely an upgrade over our bokoblin bow. Again, no super shiners. But more updraft. Just gotta get into it. There we go. Seems this is the altitude limit. And hey, we're already most of the way to the shrine. Or it certainly feels like we are. I bet that ice block, being that it's the only one here, probably contains a Korok. You know what? We've got a way to open it up. Oh, that is not as effective as I had hoped. Looks like it does still continue to shrink a little, but this is slow going. Oh, there we go. That is not a Korok. Really? Just a flint and an amber? From a super shiner? So here we've got a Stalnox. Is it guarding anything? Doesn't seem to be. Like, I'm sure I could get plenty of Enoch's toenails, or teeth, or whatever. Can I sit by this fire until night? Actually, here's what I can do. And then I can sit by this. And then the Stalnox will wake up and then we can fight it. See if it is actually guarding anything of value. So, anytime you want to wake up, buddy. I'm sure if we go into the shrine and come out, it'll be ready to be awake. Might actually just need to reload this area. And what are these here for? Do they need to go somewhere? Or do they need to be broken? Ooh, looks like they might need to go somewhere. Come back here. I need you. Oh, now you're too big to pick up. Actually, I think this is a match the boxes puzzle. Not a put a thing in a spot puzzle. Well, I mean, kind of it is. It's just not a put a snowball in a spot puzzle. Stalnox still not awake. Is that a blood moon? That looks like a blood moon. That is 100% a blood moon. So let's get into this shrine. And maybe, by being in the shrine past midnight, we'll get to skip the blood moon cinematic thing? I don't know. Does time even pass while we're in shrines? I feel like it does. Major strength. I'll show them major strength. Actually, probably the easiest way to show our major strength is to just do this. Is this? Oh, so we can use those as shields. That's neat. It's a way to get away from its mega laser. I'll take one shot. Ow. Okay. Okay, let's take another with it not being... Okay, that doesn't do much. Bit of a waste of those arrows. How do you feel about Shockies? You are not a fan of Shockies. Ow. So let's just use this. There. Ooh, a sword plus. That's certainly better than this sword. Well, sword plus. You can tell because of the extra plus. And how much damage do these things do? I wish it would show us the numbers before we had to decide whether or not to pick them up. So let's, I guess, drop this and this for now. And then we'll just see. So 20 is not great, but 60 is pretty good. So what do we want to get rid of? The leaf? They are everywhere. And it's not like they're super useful all the time. In fact, using metal things to power boats is actually better. Okay. Orb me. Of course, you can use X to jump up a ladder and then just stop and you get your stamina back, so really there's no need for it to take your stamina to begin with. Unless they've got a snake eater type ladder, in which case you'll actually need to let your stamina recover while you're on it. And we need to change back into some warm clothes. I could do this, but unfreezable isn't that worthwhile, I don't think. And looks like we did get to skip the blood moon. Don't know whether or not it still revived everything, but we got to skip the animation, which is a plus. So, is that Stalnox? It is out and about. Ow. So, before we fight that, I guess we'll get rid of this jerk. I shouldn't have used that. There's no call to use shock arrows on freaking Stalblins, or whatever they're called. Need to actually hit the eye. this guy's got some weaponry stuck in him, including a frost blade by the look of it. Okay, let's use our Master Sword, because it doesn't truly break. There we go. So he's got teeth. And a royal broadsword. And a frostblade. Great, frostblade. Oh, but that one's not damage increased, so we don't care about that frostblade. It's worse than the one we've got. But the royal broadsword is probably worth taking. Let's drop this one. And not... I don't want the halberd. Halberd can go away. Okay, so this is a durability up plus. So yeah, we'll just keep this one. And I guess from here we climb. So we'll swap to the Master Sword here. Suddenly it's a lot less windy. I don't mind too much that we used that stamina. Uh-oh. Okay, we need stamina back. We need it now because it seems we're going to keep slipping unless we're running. And I do not like slipping and falling off of surfaces. No, Link, I wanted you to jump up, not down. Two very different directions. Yeah, I've got plenty more Endura carrots to cook up, so it doesn't really matter too much if we use our stamina recovery things. Oh, it's a fox. Just hanging out. Hey, guys. Ow. What the hell kind of bow are you using that did that much damage? And now some more. Oh. That was one of the good ones, huh? Well, we can still make more of those too. So it's not a huge waste if I use its stuff. Oh no. This is taking us the opposite of the direction we want to go. Oh, but we just gotta go right over there. Oh, they want us to shield surf down to it. Then let's grab a shield that we don't mind surfing upon. This'll do. So, just getting ready. Ooh, it's got cracks in it. Guess that's how you can tell it's almost out of uses. No, 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 no. Come on. I don't remember the buttons. Okay. Jump and A. Okay, that is a little tougher than previously expected. So maybe if we use this? I don't know whether it'll make us any faster while we're shield surfing. Maybe we could just dash down with this triple speed boost. Let's try it. No. There are too many pauses. So, I guess shield surfing is probably the way to go. Though we need to actually go towards it rather than away. Maybe we are supposed to glide and we're just supposed to do it with wind at our back or something? Maybe speed up helps our glide speed too. I don't know. It'd be nice if it did. It does not help our glide speed. So I think shield surfing and just making sure we actually go towards it. Okay, that didn't help. Need to actually be facing towards where we want to go. Ooh, that is what we needed. Started the shield surfing without the jump. Or without the, like, flip onto the shield. That's what we needed. Okay, so there's an Octorok. Ooh. That goes pretty far down. No, I bet there's something on that peak. And we're never going to get closer to that peak than we are right now unless we go back to it, which I admit is 100% a possible thing to do. But we're already so close to it, and it's such a tall peak. I wish to explore it. Also, it is dark for 8 a.m. in this game. I guess because the sun is having to peek through these clouds here. But I'm used to it being much brighter. So, oh, we've got us a pinwheel. Ooh. It's all zippy. I don't think going for bombs here is going to be the winning solution. Sure, ice arrows. We've got plenty. Okay, so right here is where it likes to stop when it's close. There we go. So can we see anything from here? The snow is not helping. But even so, if there was an orange glow, we would be able to spot it. Considering we can spot that blue glow from way farther away. Yeah, I don't see any orange. But I'm sure there are some shrines just hiding. Maybe in some caves. Maybe just behind stuff. Maybe underground, and we just need to find out how to raise them. I see some wood. As nice as hot springs are, I was really hoping for a fairy fountain. I like how the hot springs are all bubbly. And you can tell it's a sulfur-based. It's got sulfur in it because of the yellowing of the rock. It's kind of neat. But this one seems to have less of value than even the other one did. Still, maybe there's something hiding around here. Don't really know what or where it would be. Maybe this moose was hiding around here. Hi, moose. Whoa there. I don't need no murder moose. So is there anything else around here? There's a skull. That'll have enemies in it, but... How can this be Hebra West Summit when this is Hebra West Summit? I feel like it can only have one West Summit. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Cold Snap Hollow probably has something interesting in it. And I'd imagine Hebra Peak has something interesting on it. And beyond there... Like, I'm sure there's plenty of interesting things. It's just... This isn't the most forgiving environment. Requires lots of climbing around. What's with the circles? So this looks like a bog, and these are like bones. But I don't see a skull, so it's probably not a Leviathan. We know there's a Leviathan skeleton in the Gerudo region. So let's just scope out this desert, see if we can spot it from above. Yep, there it is. So we're gonna need to go there. So let's real quick check our adventure log, see... Because there were Leviathan skeletons in 3 places, and we've gotten 1. Okay, so Hebra is indeed the 3rd. But where in Hebra? Like, I've looked all around on the map and haven't seen anything that looked like it would be the Leviathan skeleton. Makes me think that maybe it would be hiding in a cave or something. Because those things are quite visible from the map. Could this be it? No. It doesn't have, like, bones or nothing. Well, we know it can't be somewhere we've already been. So that narrows the search a little. And we should be able to see it from this level. Because, heck, they're even... They're, like, almost visible from here, but yeah, we can definitely see it from this level of zoom. So, back to Hebra. Yeah, it's just... I don't see where it would be. Unless it actually is hiding somewhere. Which I suppose is possible. There's no reason it has to be out in the open. Oh, hello. That is a tiny, tiny body of water. Which might mean Great Fairy. I hope it means Great Fairy. I don't even know if there's a Great Fairy in this region. I'm just going places where I think there might be one. I'm just looking around, trying to find a Leviathan skeleton. But none are jumping out at me. So yeah, maybe it's buried under some snow somewhere. Oh well. Back to exploration. Once we just get a clear shot at which direction we want to go. Okay, so we're going to red. How silly would it be if I was like right next to the Leviathan skeleton and just didn't notice it? But I doubt that would be the case. No reason not to use this. Helps me go a little faster, and sometimes that's all you need. Oh, hang on. Ooh, we got some sun. So now we can actually see things. Looks like another hot spring down there. Yeah, the color definitely looks like the color they used for the hot springs. This place is so much prettier when it's not snowing. Hang on, did I? Nah. Nothing of value. At least nothing of obvious value. What's this? We appear to have a door. How does one open it? Do we have to roll a big rock into it? It is at the bottom of a hill. A rather funnel-shaped hill. So I imagine we have to roll a rock into that. Oh hey, we found the tiny body of water. It's nothing. So I'm guessing that's there so that we can do this for some reason. Maybe so that a rock rolled from even higher up can bounce over the body of water instead of just landing in it. Or bounce over the hole, rather. Oh, we don't do a rock, we do a snowball. So, down you go. Hooray. My guess seems to have been accurate. Wow, way to just knock the doors down. Is that a Leviathan skeleton through there? Looked like bones. It is bones. I think we found it. We did find it. Wow. Spent so much time looking for it on the map, and sure enough, it's not on the map. And I found it because I saw a tiny, tiny little body of water on the map and thought maybe a great fairy could be there. Well, lucky me. And I swear to you, that is pure coincidence that that happened. And it's just a blessing? I'll take it. It's just I expected this shrine to be an actual puzzle. 65 on a two-hander. Have we got worse to get rid of? We have. But it's also one of our only ones that isn't metal. I don't want to get rid of this, though, because it's a really high damage ice weapon. And I don't want to get rid of this because it's our only spear that I'm willing to really use. Oh, but I want this thing. 65 on a two-hander is pretty nice. But I guess if I want it, then this is going to have to go. That wasn't even a very long throw. Long throw is disappointing when it's on two-handers that aren't spears. There are only 46 shrines for us left to find. Left for us to find. Interesting how this Leviathan has frozen to the ceiling. So, looks like our next goal is way over there. That is a ways away. How the heck did that Leviathan skeleton get indoors? I'm really wondering how that happened. Also, I dare say I'm just gonna climb right on up here. Seems like the most efficient course. Plus, it might let us see things. Sure would have been nice if I had thought to go get the more stamina before starting this mountain climbing extravaganza. Because we can afford to get another chunk of stamina wheel. But then again, seems we'll probably be okay with just what we've got. As long as I use it properly. And now we're at the point where it would be more efficient for me to go across here rather than continuing to go up. But there's got to be something besides a moose up here. So let's just... What's that? Is that something that matters to us? No. Well, probably. Wouldn't be surprised if there was like a... Yep. There is. I was expecting there to be a rock under this, but an acorn inside of it is also just as Korok holding. Oh, there's a treasure chest. And what have you got? 38 durability. Oh, we had an empty bow slot. That is good for us. Let's stay on this ridge until we have to get off it. Okay, now works. Just in the interest of time. I do like how fast this lets me go. I'd wear my Sheikah armor for the night speed up. If not for it being cold here, we'd be losing health left and right. Oh. Got some flags up here. But are they marking anything of value? Ooh, yes they are. Ordinarily, I'd end the episode here, but last episode of the session and I want to go in. Ooh. This shrine's gonna have some stuff. Red giveaway. So it looks like we're going to be having another one where a ball runs a course as directed by wind. That we can just leave there. Except that cup does not have a ball in it yet. So what we want to do is time this so that the ball goes along there while the platform is there. Hey, look, we timed it. But then we need to use this block or that block. Or both blocks. Oh, we pull this out. And then we can sit this on top of it. I guess they meant red giveaway as in that being red gives away the solution. I wouldn't call it red, it's more magenta. Oh, that is not in position. So, wait, we could just throw the ball in? But I imagine we need to be, yeah, we need to be on there. Because this is what's going to raise up when the ball actually goes in. I guess they've just got it, the thing there for us to throw the ball in so that we can see before we actually do this. But go faster, ball. All right, we're good. There we go. And another shrine complete. And back to exploring. What? There's a house. Hello. Who are you? It's a nice shield you got on your mantle. Sure. Okay, then can I have your shields? Wow, you've got a lot of them. Including some that I've never seen before. Well, one that I've never seen before. Maybe two. Maybe three. Sure. Sure. Uh-huh. Yep, I do know that bit. That's pretty far. Past the moose. I feel like I could probably be going faster than this somehow. And yet, this is quite fun. I don't really know exactly where I'm going. I just know that I'm going. And there's fun music playing. Is this the bridge she was talking about? Seriously? Wow, really? Freaking rhino spawned in and knocked me off my shield mere steps away from the end. I would have gone faster if not for the invisible rhino. Yeah, sure. Oh. Ugh, fine. I guess we shouldn't have lied. And this time, we'll keep an eye out for invisible rhinos. That's a thing you can do, right? Keep an eye out for invisible things? I feel like I'm taking a slower route this time. But as long as I don't get rhinoed, I'll be fine. Okay, under 50 seconds. So I don't know how fast she wants us to go. It means shrug. Hmm. Let's give it a shot. Ooh. Okay, well. She says I can get special shields, but I don't know how special they really are. Like, they might just be the shields that she's got here. Of which there's exactly one that I'm terribly interested in. I seem unable to just grab it off. And I don't know whether I've ever had this one or... I think I've had that one that's got the fire playing off it. But I definitely don't recognize that one. Oh, I do have this one. Then it's that one that I don't recognize. The one with the fish on it. I wonder, are some shields better for shield surfing than others? Maybe. I should mark this place on my map, though. With a shield. For shield surfing. And looks like we're right above the green marker, so let's go find it. Did I see some orange? Oh no, it's just those rings coming off the lasers. Well, it looks like there's an ice block to melt. One bigger than the other. Is that a Lionel inside? No, that's a Moblin. Get out of here, you two. Okay, let's go ahead and heat these up. I don't know that this is a great idea, but I'm doing it. Okay, need to let sword get hotter again. That seems like it would work. Can I just hold this here? Looks like I can. Wish I thought of that sooner. But this is pretty slow going. Is there any reason for me to be doing this? Looks like he's got some kind of interesting looking weapon. Dragonbone Moblin Spear. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So before he's all the way free, what happens if I shoot him in the face? Oh. Let's not waste our flame blade here. This doesn't seem to be melting this one. But, seems we're fine. Really? They hit ice arrows in the ice. And this seems suspicious. And that would be why. Hang on. Let's let it face us. And then we'll commence Operation Bomb the Hell Out of its rocky bit. It's a good operation, with a good operation name, if I do say so myself. Oh. Not a fan of that. Ow. No, we need hits. And now it's not frosty at all. All right. And now we get our spoils. So is that the only reason to come here? Is he just here for the thrill of the hunt? Or be there more loot strewn about? Looks like there are some ore spots, but I don't care too much about those. So this ice chunk might have something hidden in it. Really? You're going to make me shoot you again? And again? Well, that's something. And that something is the end of this episode. Join us next time when we go explore more places. See you then, friends.